Hey, this is Byron, and I want to talk about time. Time is something that a human being cannot get back. So don't let nobody waste your time. Don't let nobody interrupt your time. I'm going to start out. When we start out, we grow up. As you grow, friends start to disappear, if you notice that. As you start to, like 20 and 30 years old, people start to move away and things like that. Um, Family starts to die off. People start to get sick and die off. But don't let nobody waste your time. Even when you get married. When you get married, you want to pick someone that you think is going to be with you for the rest of your life. If there's any indications that that person's not going to be with you, or that person's not going to do right by you, if you think that person's going to waste your time, you have to let it go. Time is a very valuable asset. It's a very valuable thing that we cannot get back. We could get back money, we could get back materialistic stuff, we could get back anything, but you cannot get back time. So time is valuable. You start out young, of course, and then you at the age of 15 through 25, and you are pretty much having fun. No problem. You're having fun. And then when you get to 25 to 35, you have to move out on your own, and you have to try to survive in this world on your own because you're an adult now. So you have to survive on your own or think of a way to do it by going to college, getting a job, whatever it takes. And you want to get married too, probably. So that's some quality time right there. You want somebody to grow old with you. You want to get a job so you can retire from that job. Things like that. Trying to think here. Like I said, when you get 25 to 30, no, 25 to 35, you have to think of a way to survive in this world because you're an adult now and you're on your own. You try to get a career, you want to get married, things like that. Okay? You got to learn as you grow. A lot of things you don't know while you're young, but as you grow up, you will learn these things. This information I'm giving you is very, very, very important. You learn as you grow. You learn what to do in this world, positive things to do, and you learn what not to do too. You can take two paths in life: the good path, the righteous path, the God walking path. That's what I am. I'm very religious and I'm very humble. And I like giving advice to the young. That's why I'm making this video. These are words, these are messages people need to hear. I'm not going to say words, I'm going to say messages. These are messages people need to hear. Okay, like I said, when you get 65 years old, that's the fourth part of your life. The first part is when you're born. The second part is when you're a teenager. The third part is when you're an adult, working, getting married from like 30 to 65. And then at 65, that's the last stage of your life. You don't know how much more time you have in your life. I'm 61 years old. I don't know how much time I have, to be honest with you. But I'm going to do the best I can to live right, to live righteous, and to treat people kindly, and to live God's way and follow God's laws. That's just the way I am. But time cannot be wasted, especially when you get my age. That's why I'm emphasizing I'm 61. Time is very valuable to me. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but I got to make sure I do things that's right. And that's what people think when they get older. You got to make sure. See, when you're young, you can make mistakes and recover from it. But when you're old, you don't have that much time left, and that's what you believe in your head. So you got to make sure you do things right. But when you're young, you should do things right as well. But if you make mistakes, you do things wrong, you still got time to correct it in most cases. Everybody have time to correct it as long as they are walking on the face of this earth. But with this message, I'm just trying to emphasize that time cannot be wasted. Time is very valuable. God gave us time. He gave us a life to walk on the face of this earth. Yes, He did. We got to value that life that He has given us. He has given us life. We got to take advantage of that. We have to live prosperous. We have to live righteous. We have to do things the right way because nobody knows how long they're going to be on this earth. Nobody knows. Question: isn't it amazing how one day you're 25 years old and you wake up the next morning, it seems like you're 65? How time go by so quick? That's another thing you have to think about. Time goes by so quick. Yesterday I thought I was 25. I'm serious, and it's like a lot of time just shot by me. I didn't waste a lot of time in my life, and everybody has. And you got to try to focus on don't waste no time, because time you cannot get back. As simple as that. It's very valuable, the most invaluable thing. So while you're on this earth, try to enjoy yourself, try to experience certain things, try to have fun, and try to live the right way, because you don't know how much time you have on this earth. I want to conclude this tutorial or this video by saying, just live the right way. Try to not to waste a second. If anybody is wasting your time in your life, you have to let it go, because time is too valuable to waste. Thank you for listening. Thank you, YouTube, for giving me the platform, and thank you, God Almighty, for giving me the strength to make this video. And I hope, please like, subscribe, and share this video, please, because people need to hear this. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, of course. And thank you, God Almighty, for giving me the strength to make this video. And thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, time is the most valuable asset that we have. Do not waste it. I want to end it right there. Thank you so much for listening.